Emergency announcement. There is something very important that you need to know that will affect your life, and a lot of people do not know this. There are only 2 genders.
You guys told me to stop eating sticks of butter, so fine. I'm putting the stick down. There. You happy?
A man can't be a woman. Hi guys, welcome back to Go Boom Live, episode 32. How are you all doing today? Last week we had Game Awards. This week I feel like playing some Soul Reaver Remastered or something. I kind of just don't feel like talking about gossip topics today. I haven't in like a week in general. But anyway, what? Brandon Guitar says, I've been here for all 32 weeks so far. Oh my goodness. Thank you. How nice of you. Play GTA 5. Nah, I'd rather play the Soul Reaver Remastered. Granted, where's my... Why doesn't it show the starred... Or it doesn't... Why is it not automatically starring super chats on StreamYard? What's going on? Oh, auto start. I guess it got turned off somehow. All right, well, I have remedied that. I want to start out by pointing out the very first super chat of this stream was Tomberry Mazda with the Wombo 50, and the mic drop says nothing. Thank you so much, Tomberry Mazda. I really appreciate the support. And we have Ron Duncan with the 20, who says, I made it onto a list on X, transphobes and homophobes. Oh, welcome to the club. I said Disney has realized that woke and transgender ideology are bad for business. People vote with their wallets. I'll wear that label right on. Yeah, that's... So apparently, yeah, they have that... Disney took out a Troon thing out of a Pixar cartoon or something. I don't know. It's like, finally, I'd say nature's healing, but the only reason why they're doing it is because they don't want another flop. Like, they're not doing it out of actual principle. We know that. But at least it's not there, right? Right. It is a step in the right direction. So that's good. Goodness, guys. I was going to upload a short today. I filmed it. I like to film my shorts on TikTok and then I download them and post them, but I may not be able to do that anymore because I made this on TikTok and I got a community guidelines violation for it and they took it down. So I couldn't even download it. So I appealed it and I'm waiting for that so that I could post it. But dude, community guidelines violation. It doesn't even tell me what I did, but I appealed it. I was talking about the drones and orbs and stuff that's going around, and I was mentioning how I ain't gonna spoil the whole short, but I was talking about that and I was like, oh, are Christians gonna be silenced for speaking truth again? And sure enough, the video gets taken down. Like, wow, how funny is that? So I appealed it hours ago and it's still just... Usually my appeals are quick, but for some reason this one isn't. I'm hoping that they just did that because I was in the car and I put my seatbelt on. So I don't know if it thought I was driving. I hope that that's all it was. Because I don't see how else I would have broken guidelines. So I think they thought I was driving or something, which obviously Trump got a haircut. Oh, dude, what's up? Says TikTok is getting banned anyway, right? Actually, Trump had said something about that, trying to possibly make that not happen. I think Barron talked to him because he's like, hey, you know, I have a soft spot for TikTok because it helped me win the election, he says. So I think he might save it, which is good. I've not ever been for, I mean, I have a lot of issues with TikTok, but no, I don't think that it should be banned. I think that's absurd. I'm trying to see Trump's haircut. Oh, he did okay, hold on. Let me share this so we can discuss his haircut. um Dude, why is this? Okay. Um let's share the screen. So this, I don't see, that's not necessarily a new haircut though. He just brushed it back. Um so signature fluffy mane. I mean, it's fine. I think it looks better like this and like that. You know what, dude? I've seen people put, oh, did he trim it? It looks like he just brushed it back. Doesn't he? It looks, yeah, maybe trimmed and then brushed back. Unless there's better pictures. It actually looks pretty good. It looked better than in that one picture. It's hard to tell off that one picture. Let's see. Dadgummit, why is this so... X videos are like glitchy. It looks like an Elon Musk haircut. If I'm remembering Elon Musk's haircut right, I don't know. But it looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, that is a lot cleaner, that's for sure. I saw somebody did an edit, and I don't know if I can't remember if they shaved his head, but they gave him a beard, like a short beard, and it actually looked really good on him. Where is it? I need to find that. Let's see. Donald Trump. Someone did it on X. I don't know. With beard. It looked. Yeah. Watch this. People shoot a beard on him. Like, oh, the one that my face is in the way of. Dadgum, I don't know how to move it. Well, it's this one. It looks pretty cool. He's got like this Santa Claus look to him. But like a cool Santa Claus. What about bald with beard? How would he look bald with beard? Yes, it was this one. It's actually high key really good. This actually works. So yeah, I think it's time. I think he's old enough that I think a beard would make him more refined. Like a short beard, don't go crazy with it. I think it would actually work for his features. Even the bald beard combo would work. So yeah. Where is... Okay, hold on. Let's get to a couple more of these. Let's see what else. Oh, Mr. Clean the Government. I love it. Mr. Clean the Government. Yeah, some guys can pull off bald. I think Donald Trump should. I know it's hard to tell unless you see him actually do it. All right, let's go ahead. We got Lucky Dearly with the 10. Hey, Melanie, enjoying your videos. Hope you are doing well and having a Merry Christmas. Keep up the good work and God bless. Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Oh, I need I need the full screen so y'all can see the Christmas tree. We've got Stay at Home Hippo with the 20. Was literally watching your videos that I missed, finishing with the Lara Croft Angel Darkness unboxing. I had a lot of fun doing that. I want to do another unboxing. I have a Godzilla figure that I haven't opened yet. So I want to unbox that. So maybe I'll do that for this week or next week. Um, Also appreciate the vote of confidence on Soul Reaver. Was worried on getting it because Aspire trash Battlefront collection. Well, it was a different developer, right? So Aspire is the publisher. So the whole Battlefront collection, I don't remember who did that, but it wasn't the same team that did. Saber is the ones who did Soul Reaver, and they did the Tomb Raider remasters. So it was a whole different developer for the Battlefront stuff. But I'm so glad that I helped encourage you because Soul Reaver, the remasters, were really, really good. All right, look at that. Dude, what's up with became a member. Thank you so much for that. I have members only videos that you guys can watch on YouTube. So all the members, I look forward to seeing you in my members only videos in the chat, in the comments. So we got Bob Ross with the $20. It probably gotten taken down because you're too. Thank you. How nice of you. Thank you so much. Bro, someone's trolling. They say Camelot 2020. There is no freaking way. There is no way they would be that dumb to have her run again. I think what's going to happen for next election with the Democrats is they're going to start. It's going to happen anytime now, honestly. The Democrats are going to start throwing the Troons under the bus because I think that the Troon stuff, the trainee stuff, that is one reason why the Democrats lost because they went so extreme with this crazy make believe ideology that it's like, oh, you can make up your gender. You can change your gender and all this and that's, it started to kind of get culturally accepted, but then people were like, wait a minute. They saw all the problems that came with that. They're like, wait a minute, this is crazy. Some people were based enough to say that the entire time. And then I really do think that is one reason why the Democrats lost because they get with this, they're way too deep into this crazy alphabet cult and all of this make believe, change your gender, make up your gender. Oh, a man can call himself a woman, which is so freaking insulting to actual women. And it's bad for us women to have men pretending to be us. And it's usually, I mean, not even usually, it's perverted. It's men who are either men who have been abused and they have mental problems and that's how they're coping with it, which is still wrong and they shouldn't do that, or it's a bunch of perverts. Most of them are a bunch of perverts. So you got a bunch of these pervert men in our bathrooms and stuff. So that wasn't gonna go well. So I think what's gonna happen is, I think that the Democrats are gonna have to start saying, hey, we're not gonna, maybe let's dial it back on the Troon stuff because they're not gonna. I think if they keep leaning into that, they're not gonna stand a chance to ever win anything in the near future. So, all right, we got another Swambo super chat from Dark Matter Nerd with the $49.99. Hi, Melanie. Thank you for standing up for classic Tomb Raider and for the faith. Looking forward to the Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remasters. Yes, I am so stoked for those remasters. I made a new video talking about how we might possibly get a new Tomb Raider adventure. I mean, there's so much they could do. They could continue the Angel Darkness trilogy. They could finally wrap that up. There's so much they could do. So I'm really hoping that the 4 through 6 remasters are really successful so that they can continue making stuff. I'm hoping they go more in that direction instead of doing the Legend Anniversary and Underworld remasters because, like, I really don't give a crap about those. Like, I don't. I'm just being honest. They look good, and I know a lot of people like them, but they were watered down in gameplay, and that's not just my opinion. Like, even Eric Lindstrom who was a huge part of that trilogy, addressed it. And he said, "Well, I don't think that modern gamers don't like challenging games anymore, and I don't think they ever will." He said something to that effect. And so that's why they made the Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld trilogy so babied down. So it's like, I'm over it. Over it. So yeah, I would much rather something new be made than that. All right, we got AV Junior with the 4.99. Hi. Do you know Jingle All the Way movie? A kid said the F slur. Really? That's funny. You can find the 25-second clip of Nobody Likes Booster and you will laugh out loud. That's hilarious. BC with the 499 says, Merry Christmas. I want to commend you for being one of the Lord's more vigilant and brave warriors. Aw, I try my best. Thank you. Also, great how you are fun and entertaining. Bless you. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. JR with a $2 says, what did you think of Metroid Dread? Well, I'm still in the middle of it. I kind of like when I've started that on my Switch Lite so that when I'm hanging out at my parents' house, then I'll play there. And then when I'm at my place, that's when I play the Soul Reaver Remastered, which have I even played Soul Reaver at all this week? I don't think so. It's been a busy week. Yeah, but yeah, I want to have something to play everywhere. So yeah, I'm at this like lizard alien thing with this scorpion tail. That's where I left off on Metroid Dread, but I really, really like it. So, I mean, it's not that long of a game from what I hear, so I should be beating that soon. Maybe by this weekend. We shall see, but I am really excited about that. Having a blast with that. Also having a blast with the Soul Reaver Remaster. So I'm going to play some more Soul Reaver Remaster here on stream, but I'm doing a different playthrough. Because I'm playing on PS5 on my playthrough, and then I'm just going to start on Steam. When I use StreamYard, I can't use StreamYard with my Elgato. It's weird. It's weird how that is. I don't know why. It just doesn't work well. Yeah, it gives me issues. So I'm going to just play on PC, do a new playthrough. Plus, it's just better for the viewers to watch from the beginning. And if y'all enjoy me playing a game, the gaming streams, then I also want to consider going back to Lies of P. Because I never beat that. And I really want to. Because I had a blast with Lies of P. So we'll see. Let me move this here so I can get it going. Yeah, dude, the internet drama stuff from last week was so annoying. I just don't feel like dealing with it. It's not as bad this week, but I don't know. I just want to focus on fun stuff. Like that's why I did my unboxing. That's why I did my like Tomb Raider unboxing. That's why I've just been focusing on some content that's fun. Cause it's like, dude, I don't feel like dealing with it. So hold on, let me get we've got Madney with the 10. True and stuff is 100% a major reason the Dems lost, especially when it comes to sports and kids. Exactly. Trouble is their base is lock, stop, and barrel behind it, so they can't just flip. That's true. They're in a pickle for sure with that. Push-ups with a 199 says, where is my... Oh, that line is so cringe. I know some people liked that with Tomb Raider Legend, like, oh, she was so cool there. No, to me, I always hated that. Because, like, Lara Croft wasn't one to lose her cool. That just isn't how classic Lara was. She wasn't this, like, super emotional, lose her cool kind of character. And that was part of her downfall, even, is that she couldn't be shaken. And so sometimes what she needed to be, she wouldn't be. And she'd get herself in a mess. So with Legend making her so emotional and making everything about her mom, and her having that little fit, it's like that just wasn't on brand and it wasn't in character for Lara Croft. Ryan with the 5 says, "What reveal trailer did you like better, Intergalactic or Beyond Good and Evil 2? My Merry Christmas." Well, I mean, the Beyond Good and Evil 2. Man, how did I cut my finger? That was a long time ago. I don't think that's ever going to see the light of day. But yeah, that intergalactic trash looked and they waited for the last. That was like, "Oh, the best this is the what we are saving for last, the most hype." Really? Okay, hold on. Let me get this set up and we'll play some Soul Reaver. Steam input standard. What? This game has native support for Steam input. The Steam uses to translate your physical inputs with native support. Oh, so instead of saying space, it says okay, that's fine. Okay. Let me get this set up and then you guys be able to see. I just wanted to get. Why didn't Crystal Dynamics throw their stupid trigger warning for this? Because they only hate Tomb Raider. Okay, hold on. We've got 25 from Dude What's Up. Thank you, right? The US has been, overtaken by mental illness over the years. I really think outside countries gave money to the Dems to push all this craziness to destroy America from the inside. I wish you all the best. Thank you. And yeah, that really wouldn't surprise me. It's been absolute madness with all that stuff. Let's go ahead and let me share the where's the okay. Legacy of Kain. I want to see if there's like a borderless what full screen borderless mode. We've got John's Horror Corner. Just wanted to say hi. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's I need a why is that okay. Can y'all hear it? Why is this so okay? Wait. Why is this so jumpy? Interesting. Bro. How do I Is there not a way to change the Bro! I'm just pushing. See how this is like Oh, no sound. Also, why is it doing that? Oh, someone else said we can hear fine. Oh yeah, it has some cut content too. Why is it so janky? Why is the What do I have to do? Right, what do I do? Okay, I know you don't hear the game audio. I want to know how to fix this too. I'm just pushing down and see how it's spazzing? I mean, yeah, obviously it's a controller. I just need to know how to fix it. How do I fix it? Sensitivity on a gamepad? Dude, unless y'all know what you're talking about, let people who know how to fix it tell me how to fix it. I don't want to use the keyboard. I want to use the controller. I'm using a standard PS5 controller. Okay, hold on. I need to fix this where y'all can hear sound anyway. And then we'll see if anybody knows how to fix it on PS5, please tell me. I know I'm getting share screen is said. I know I'm getting meme replies, but I actually need to know how to actually do this. Okay, so everyone wants to troll. Okay. Let's try rebooting it. I also was hoping that I could. No, it's not the controller. Like, the controller doesn't have crud in it. It's a very nice, like, clean controller. Dude. Oh, crap. Now I accidentally pushed that. It's not the controller being dirty. It's something wrong with the software. There. Now it works. Okay. So, how's the audio, by the way? I was hoping that there could... I was hoping I could... No, we're turning his off. I was hoping that I could, change the resolution. Good sound? Okay.
Cain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Cain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Cain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift.
I don't want the resolution itself changed. I want to do borderless windowed, like where it's full screen borderless.
After the master, our evolution would follow.
Or like, yeah, full screen
until
windowed.
I had the honor of surpassing my lord.
Yes, this is the remaster.
For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
I think he looks better when he becomes undead.
Possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the lake of the dead. Cast him in. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
He looks way cooler like this. Well, let me check this.
You are worthy.
What
Avalon with a
madness is
5.
this?
Be aware and prepare. There's a
What
lot of bugs and
pitiful
glitches
form
in
is
this
this
solar
that I have
game.
come to
Well,
inhabit?
I've already played like
Death would be a release next to this
about 10
travesty.
hours of of this already on my own
Did not
playtime.
survive the abyss.
I have
Raziel.
seen a
I
couple
have
little
only
bugs, but
spared you from total
nothing that big of a
dissolution.
deal. Night Owl with the 2
I
says,
would
always
choose
brighter when you're
oblivion
around,
over
Melanie.
this
Thank you,
existence.
how nice
The
of
choice
you. Thank you
is
so
not
much.
yours.
I am
Uh,
destroyed.
Let me check
You
on
are
Rumble.
reborn. The
I
birth of one of Cain's abominations.
got a
trapped the
50
essence
Rumble
of
rant.
life.
1
It
second.
is this soul that animates the corpse you live in.
How did he lose his lower jaw? Didn't you
And
see
that,
him get
Raziel,
cast in that
is the
fiery
demise of
pit thing?
Nargoth. There is no
He's
balance.
undead.
The souls of the dead remain
Probably
trapped.
burnt
I
off.
cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete
That
their
magic fire?
destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Cain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible.
Yes, he rotted in the abyss
Become
over
my
2,000 years.
Soul Reaver.
Magic
angel
fire
of
was
death.
water. Water is magic fire. Okay, hold on. Let me get this Rumble rant because I got. Oh, how do I? Hold on. Let me share this first, and we'll get back to that. We are going to share this. Well, I bet I could. Well, whatever. Rumble rant chat. Here we go. We have Spartacus Live with the 50, who says new here, but seen your YouTube content. You live stream solely on Rumble. I'm on YouTube right now too. I am multi-streaming on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch, but I don't like Twitch, but we're just there. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, let's do, okay, now let's get the game back up. Got it. Okay. Let's, okay. So do the, oh, okay. I like using the D-pad to move around. I'm very old school gamer like that, you know? All right, let's get out of this place. I love this game so much. And, you know, I've only dabbled in it when I was younger. Like, I remember I had a demo, a Pizza Hut demo, I think it was, that had this on it. And I played it a little bit, but didn't really, yeah. And I got it on PS1 as well, but didn't.
Laying a path across great
It's not tank controls. This isn't tank controls. Is it? Would you call this tank controls? No? See, because you move sideways. Tank controls is when your character, when you push sideways, they do this. But yeah, anyway. I was gonna play it on PS1, like, was that like a year or two ago that I got it? And I just didn't get around to it. Well, then this happened. So it was good timing. So I have been loving it. It's like, yeah, Resident Evil had tank controls. Classic Tomb Raider had tank controls. I don't get it. Some people in the comments when I was talking about this game on my video where I was like, hey, is this worth it? Obviously, I said yes. Should you get this game? And people were like, I got multiple comments that were like, oh yeah, I just wish the controls were better. What do you want the controls to do? That's what I don't understand. What's wrong with the controls? What do you want them to do?
Your bloodthirst is
They work.
replaced by a deeper need.
What's wrong with the
A
controls?
devourer of souls.
It's like,
To sustain your strength,
how could they
you
make
must
these
hunt
controls
lost
better? They're
spirits of the
good.
underworld and consume the souls of
They
your
want what? Do they
enemies.
want the game to play for them? I think it's the same controls, isn't it? It's like, what more could you ask for? These controls are great. I don't get it. It's like, look, you walk around, you jump, you float.
You have much to learn, Raziel.
What do you
When
need the
are
controls
ready,
to do?
This barrier will be dissolved.
Okay, so I gotta remember this tutorial stuff. Oh yeah, I have to fill my health up. Okay. So yeah, I do believe this has like deleted content or content that didn't bonus content as well in these remasters, which I haven't played them yet because I'm still in the middle of the base game on my main playthrough.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will
See,
carry
that's the
you
thing.
across this
People who
chasm.
say, oh, she plays the Tomb Raider game, so of course they're better than those. Bro, anybody who thinks that classic Tomb Raider controls are bad just suck. Like, I'm gonna say it, it is what it is. If you complain about classic Tomb Raider controls, you suck. That's it. You need to get good. Because the game is on a grid-based system. The way to improve the controls for you would be to make the game easier. So the controls work with the grid-based system, and with the acrobats, you're going to be able to get the full Tomb Raider experience by learning how the controls work and proper navigation. Now, yeah, it might take you a little bit to adapt, but I'm telling you, people that were complaining before the first 3 remasters came out, then they played the remasters and they were like, oh, you're right. I took time to get to know the controls, and it actually works. Like, I see what you were meant this whole time. And it was like, vindicated, vindicated. Everybody kept, like, I got multiple comments saying that. Oh, you're right. Exactly. It's not the controls, it's the player. If you complain about Tomb Raider controls, then that tells me you didn't put in that much time into the games and you're not good at them. That's all that says. But you know, that's the thing, is a lot of people have lost the art of what video games are. This looks fantastic on PC, by the way. A lot of people lost the art that video games are. And it's like, video games are meant to be learned and mastered. Video games aren't supposed to be what all these new games are doing right now, where it's like, oh, here, you start the game, you got somebody on the screen telling you where to go and everything to do, and you've got shiny objects, and you've got this and that helping you out, and you're breezing through just to watch pretty cutscenes. That's what most new games do now, and that's what people think a video game is. So if they have to sit for anything more than a minute and try to learn something, they think it's a bad game. It's like, bro, like, I'm gonna go off. I'm about to pop off. Y'all got me popping off on this. I'm sick of it. It's like, wait a minute. There really aren't that many actual gamers. The amount of people who call themselves gamers and actual gamers, that's a total different thing. Because when people complain that a video game makes you learn it, then you're not a gamer. Then you're somebody who just wants to look at pretty pictures.
You may abandon your physical.
You want to sit like a vegetable and let the game play for you, then you're not a gamer. Bro, I'm about to make people mad. But just saying, I'm sick of it. Gaming has been hijacked so freaking much. Oh, is this a different control for changing? This is start usually. Wait. Oh, it's a different control than on PS5. On PS5, you just push this.
Sustain your strength to prolong
But yeah,
your
anyway,
manifestation
there's
in the
my
physical
rant.
world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
We were forced to play tank controls on freaking D-pad. Yeah, because tank controls work better on D-pad. Don't even. Are you serious? You think tank controls on a thumbstick is better? Are you serious? Tank controls are meant for D-pad because you got more precision. Oh my goodness. Did I really just hear that? Did I really just read that right now? Well, no, take controls were bad because we had to use it on a D-pad. Oh, really? You meant the optimal way to use take controls?
young
Oh,
yet
poor
mature.
you.
You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses.
People are gonna call me
Immersion in
mean on this
water,
stream if
while
I
not
don't
fatal,
stop.
will dissolve your
Like,
physical body.
did I
forcing
really
your
just
return
read
to the
that?
spirit world.
Just admit you
Be
didn't
aware
learn the
that in spectral
controls.
realm,
Just
water
it's
has
okay.
neither heft nor
We ain't
lift.
gonna judge you if you
It
didn't learn the
stands as
controls. You
thin as
can
air.
learn them. And it's okay if you're not good at the controls at first. Most people aren't good at a lot of old school games at first. It takes practice. That's how old school games work. Most people just weren't, most people didn't pick up Tomb Raider and become a master as soon as they picked it up. They had to learn it and then they mastered it. That's how games were in general. You learn them and then you get good. I mean, there might be some anomalies, but like,
These creatures.
yeah, with modern games, yeah, you
They are
play
the
and you can
children
be
of
an
your
expert
brother.
right away because most modern games suck. Most modern games are babied down
Could not be kin of our high
for
blood.
fake gamers. That's why.
Suppose that time stood still
But play a
thanks to
PS1 game
Much
or a
has
PS2
changed
game and you're
since
probably
from the
gonna have to
world of
learn
men.
something. And that's good. Okay. I need that, but I can't do it yet.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses.
All right, I went on a big
Myself.
rant there. I'm about to make people
Physical
mad.
wounds are fleeting. Vampires' immortal flesh begins to close. As
I
soon as
will
it's
I
clean.
will rant all day when it
Vampires
comes
need only
to
fear those wounds that impale
people
or
hating on
inflame.
retro
Water
games
scorches
because
like
they
acid,
want them to be
and
babied
fledglings
down.
are
Oh my
devastated by
goodness,
sunlight's
I will
touch. Have to modify
I
their
will
tactics.
pop
Suit
off. You talk about Tomb Raider controls were bad. Yeah, that's a good way to make me pop off. Okay, hold on. We gotta get these in the light or throw them on that.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
But yeah, I heckin' love this game. Come here! Come here! Come on! Oh, he's smarter. He's like, I ain't doing that. Okay, well then get over here so I
Your
can throw you on
physical
this.
prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Yes, I know how to do this. Let's just move this out of the way so I can... Hey! Here, let's try to get him in front of it. Okay, so... There we go! Look how cool that is! Got him! It was funny. I actually got stuck on here for a minute last time because I didn't see that. I was like, where do I go? That's what I love about this game, though, is when you're not being told what to do. You don't have somebody on a headset going, hey, Raziel! Do you notice that this happened? Do you notice? Look at these shining arrows and yellow paint. That is this way, Raziel, this way. I'm glad that's not a thing. Good old school game. But apparently, I don't know, I am told that the compass was added for this. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember.
The sanctuary of the clans
But somebody in the
used to
comments was
rule.
like, yeah, they did add the
Beyond
compass.
these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth,
And apparently
the
you
seat
can
of
go
Kane's
to,
empire.
you can get hints,
How humble it now appeared,
but I don't think
collapsing
it's
into the
that
dust of
extensive,
former magnificence.
which I just turned them off.
And yet, I
So,
had only just emerged.
but it's still
In
like,
the instant between
not
my
like modern
execution and
games.
resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
so the compass was a new addition and the map as well.
This world is wrecked with
Wow, so playing this with no map at all? That's pretty intense. I like it though.
The fate of this world was preordained.
Well,
in an
I mean,
instant by a solitary man.
I guess it is more immersive playing with no map. It's like, hey, I'm figuring out all this
Cain
stuff.
condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now,
Yeah, it's not like hand-holdy. So it might, if this is definitely a step easier, a slight step easier than like the actual old school one, but it's not modern day gaming easy. Man, I took it where you can't even see the prompts that tell you push square on this. See, on my other one, I didn't do that. But that's fine. It does help when you know when you're standing next to something, though, and you know, where do I pick this up at? But yeah, these are what I've been playing lately. This and why did I say Resident Evil? Metroid Dread. Oh, so I just came in from. Wait, yeah, I just came in from that side, I think. Or wait, no, I think I came in. Oh yeah, this takes me to that bridge, I think, if I'm remembering right. I'm loving Metroid Dread. Let me know what you guys think of this. I was thinking of making a video before the like, it's got to be this week or next. I'm making a video where I talk about my top, I don't know, 5 favorite games that I've played this year, right? So it's not necessarily going to be all games that came out this year, because honestly, I didn't play 5 new games this year because I didn't like most of the new games from this year. But just top 5 games I played this year for the first, well, not necessarily the first time with like one of them but I got further than I'd ever been for the first time. So, yes, people love lists. Good. I will have to do that then. I will do that. And it helps because, like, there are a lot of people who didn't, especially the younger audiences, who maybe they want to play actual, like, better games than what a lot of these new games are. Then it helps them to see suggestions from people like hey, these are the best games I played this year. And they're like, oh, I want to try that. Plus, I mean, there is just a ton of games, especially when you're considering older games. There's always gonna be something to play, right? So if you like somebody's suggestions, that helps. Oh, Marvel Rivals, somebody said, is good from this year. Yeah, I've been meaning to try that. Did I watch the Game Awards? Yes, I streamed the entire Game Awards last week. You can find the VOD on YouTube or Rumble. YouTube at meloniemac, go boom. But yeah, I streamed it on Twitch as well, but I don't know if the VOD shows up. I think after I got banned or suspended last time on Twitch, they took some of my VODs down. I don't know the extent of it, if the VODs show up anymore. So
This, at least, had remained constant.
How far did Jaffe make it on Metroid Dread? Did he even make it that far? I know people, I didn't see whatever that, I don't think I saw whatever that was. Did he rage quit at the beginning?
Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed.
I mean, yeah, what I played in Metroid Dread has some challenging stuff when you got those robot things chasing you and whatever, but it's good. I like challenging games. Let's go ahead and get to some of these super chats. We've got Charlie H with a 5. I'm a computer animator, and I can guarantee that they can do better animation for these games than they have in the last few years. Yeah, that's the thing is no, I didn't beat Metroid Dread yet. I'm in the middle of it still. But yeah, anyway, where was I going with that? I got distracted. Oh yeah, my biggest critiques aren't even in animations now. Like, I'd rather a game just be good. Like this. I just want to play good games. Like, the animation and stuff isn't even Because that's the thing is we're seeing a bunch of modern games that might have a cool visual style, or even nowadays they're uglifying the art, but they're trying to make everything super realistic and super. I just want the game to be good. What? Did he fail the tutorial? No way. Does people... I wanted to see if anybody knew. I guess not. How long have I been a gamer? Since I was like 3. So, most of my life. All right, Joseph with the 1999 super sticker. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. We got BC with the 199. Some of my favorite games took years to master. That's right. Like Tomb Raider 1, when my brothers and I played Tomb Raider 1, it took us 10 months to beat that. Granted, I mean, we still would have breaks and play like Crash Team Racing in between and stuff. But yeah, we weren't using guides. We weren't... Like, we took our time with our games. And sometimes we weren't using guides. We weren't... Like, the game didn't hold your hand and stuff. So there'd be times where we'd be stuck on a level and we didn't know that, oh, we missed this key that was here. And so it's like... It would take us days sometimes to figure that out. So... That's the thing. Is... Games used to... Now it's just like people want these baby down easy games. They want games that they beat in 5 hours because it's just they want to watch some pretty cutscenes and they want to play on journalist mode easy and be done with it and move on to the next one. And it's like, dude, what happened to people actually wanting games to be games, man? With 10 race dude with the 499. Hey, how did you get into gaming? Hi. It's just something my brothers and I always did. We played games together. Like, my dad got us into gaming. He got us into nerd stuff in general. Got some guy with the 2 tank controls for piloting mechs to defend heaven. Got Jacob with the 5. I've never done a live donation for anyone before. Oh, I'm honored. But since I'm here, I think I might as well. Thank you. I'm so honored. Thank you so much. We've got Dark Matter Nerd with the 499 super sticker. Thank you so much. Okay, before I get back into the game, let me make sure I'm not missing anything else on Rumble. Any Rumble rants? Okay, we're good. All right, let's get back to this. So, wait. Oh yeah, I came from that way. I need some souls. Feed me souls. Oh, fun. Have fun. What's always a pain is when he tries to fight you when you're trying to eat his soul. Okay, we're good. Hold on, I need... Let's see if there's a... No. Oh, wait. Here, I'll just take this. Where'd he go? Oh. There we go. Oh yeah, I played Super Meat Boy back when it first came out. I didn't beat it or anything. Like, my older brother was insanely good at Super Meat Boy. He had records on some of those levels that were like... Yeah, I'm gonna push this in advance over here. I can't use it yet, but he had records on some of those levels that was like, oh, 17th in the world. I think it was global, if I remember right. But yeah, he was so good at that game. So I watched him play it a lot, but I just personally didn't get super into that game. Okay, I'm putting that there. I will return to it once I can go through gates.
Utter desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world.
Did the leaderboards get hacked? I don't know. He was playing on console.
I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let's get these guys first. Hold on, my friend. Where is... I really wanted to... Oh, here we go. It's really fun to kill him with these. Okay, this is... It's fun to burn them. I like burninating people in video games. I have not burninated a person in real life. I hope that I never have to do such a thing. Just for the clarification, before some troon says she burns people. Burninating all the people. I forgot exactly how that went. I loved, though, like Trogdor was amazing, but I loved the strong bad emails. That was always my favorite. But my favorite character, though, that I just really liked from the Homestar Runner stuff was Coach Z. Was it Coach Z? Coach something. I always liked that coach. I just thought he was great. He had like that upstate New York sound and accent. Let us open this. But yeah, one of the fun things I like about this game is that it's very adventure and puzzle heavy. So yeah, there's combat, but the main focus of this, and where a lot of the more challenging gameplay elements lie, is in your navigation, knowing where to go, figuring out where to go through exploration, as well as figuring out puzzles. And yeah, combat, of course, is still a thing. Hold on, let me... kind of wanted to... Where's that? Is that stuck in the ground? Okay, hold on, I gotta do... I remember there's like a Reaper here. Or I thought there was. Oh crap, I don't have a... I guess there wasn't a Reaper there. I know it was near one of those dead bodies. They're like, look out for the Reaper. Oh yeah, and look at this, guys. Oh, how do you... Oh, see, this is what... See the improvements they did? Fantastic. I'm telling you. Like, they had a chunk of people from the Tomb Raider Remastered team on Saber that did this. They did such a good job. Oh, and it has a... Hold on, let me show you. Has a photo mode. So, like... if you want to get a cool photo... and then you would do that. How would you take... I don't know how to take a... Or I guess you just print screen it. Oh. Yeah, I ain't doing that. All right, so anyway, that's the thing. Yeah, you don't have all the poses like Tomb Raider, but how many poses would Raziel have? Would he have all those cute poses that Lara Croft did? So it just kind of makes more sense for Lara Croft to have a bunch of poses and more, because she just got all these cute ones. Oh my goodness, hold on, I gotta get this. Wombo Super Chat. The $100 from Snapple Rai. Thank you so much. Yo, Mel, with 2024 being almost over, how do you think you've grown from when 2024 started? With the trials and hardships you faced, how do you think God has tempered and prepared you from these tests? And what advice can you now give, now after going through this year? That, I love your questions. They always are like, ah! Hold on! Let me get to that. They always like help me to reflect and think and try to offer advice. Okay, so to answer this, the first thing that comes to mind is the biggest trial I overcame in 2024 was not dwelling on the past. And I talked about this on some of my like Instagram stories and stuff. That's something that I've struggled with, is one of the biggest problems I have. And I kind of like, yeah, you can pause. I just didn't want to. I don't know. But yeah, one of my biggest struggles is like, I think about the past. I think about mistakes that I've made. I think about things that, and I'll get myself in a depressed mode from dwelling on the past too much. And it like it brings me down, and then it's like, wait a minute, like look at what happened with Lot's wife when she looked back, right? Turned into a pillar of salt, stone salt. So it's like, hey, you're not, when you're moving forward in life, like you can't be dwelling on the past. Like I was like last summer, I was like in a depression, and part of that was because of that. And then I was like, oh man, you know, I went, because I've shared like part of my testimony, how I went through rebellious phases stuff, rebelled against like my faith and my family even a little bit. And I look back at that and I think, wow, I wish I never went through that. Like what would my life be like if that never happened and I never went through that dumb phase? And so I beat myself up over that stuff. And I'll get myself all wound up over it. It's like, well, how am I going to move forward if I'm still stuck on that stuff? And so, you know, that's the thing is, even though there's things, like I wish I handled things differently on a lot of things. Like when I think about that stuff, it's not helping me in life to dwell on that. And just to remember God's forgiveness, and that right now I'm exactly where God wants me to be. And I need to focus on God's plan for me and what I'm supposed to be doing right now and my calling right now. And because even for a time there on my Bible channel, I was slacking with the uploads because I was doing daily uploads. Well, then I was kind of like in this funk, and I was only uploading like once a week sometimes. And I was not keeping up with it like I normally did. And so I remember at that time just thinking, okay, focus on your purpose, because like I went to that Ripaverse meetup. I had a bunch of people that showed up at the Ripaverse meetup who were like, I love your Bible channel. It's really helped me. And I just thought, man, I need to get back on my mission, because I know God put it on my heart to start that Bible channel. He had people even suggesting it to me, and I know for a fact that was from God, and I know it's part of my purpose. So then I went back to the daily uploads and stuff and really focusing on that, and it definitely helped me a lot, helped me to get past some of the like depression I was going through and stuff like that. So it definitely changed my life. Dark Matter with the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Got Vagine with the 2. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the super chat. Push-ups with the 2 says Nosgoth is tame compared to Revelation. And then push-ups with the other 2 says, do you know the series lore? Well, I'm in the middle of playing it on my other on my personal playtime. So I'm still learning the story. I don't know the spoilers of it all. So, okay, let's get back. How would I find your Bible channel? It's called Bible Time with Melanie Mac. If you just search the YouTube search bar, Bible Time with Melanie Mac, you will find it. We're in Matthew now, so I finished all of Old Testament. Tomorrow we're finishing up Matthew, and so day after tomorrow we'll start in Mark. So it's been amazing. I've been really blessed. There we go. Watley's sharing the link. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I got a save going. I need more souls. Where did my... Oh, they're stuck in the ground. Have you played Dark Souls? Yeah, I had some... It was Dark Souls 2. I had a lot of gameplay streams of that. I upload them on my old channel and on Twitch back when, like, those were newer. It's been like 10 years ago. But yeah, I did play quite a bit of Dark Souls. It was fun. Like, it was a good time streaming those. Those were one of the more fun games I'd streamed in. Dude, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's like, where is that? Bro! That sneak attack when I have low health right now. I see how it is. That's what's good times, when a PS1 game hits you with a jump scare. I need more souls, please. I need more souls, please. Okay. I like this one better. I like the pointy stick. Oh, hold on. We got another Wombo super chat. Andrew with the 50 wishing you a blessed video game stream. Thank you, Andrew. Also, why were some people unhappy around Jesus? Because they were sad, you see. That is so funny. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We've got Ryan with the 2. Does Raziel deserve an atomic wedgie or no wings? Yeah, they could have just gave him a wedgie and that would have just been it. But no, alas, they had to hurt his wings. Stolen Zombie at the 199. As a Christian, are you a fan of the Hellboy movies? I actually do really like the Hellboy movies. I think they're fantastic. I think the Hellboy 2 is the best one. DB for Life with the 2 says, hey Mel, what are your thoughts on Mormon LDS? Well, I disagree with them, but I think Mormon people, I relate to some Mormon people because I grew up homeschool Christian and there's just some sort of, it's like we're cousins or something. It's like we're similar. I don't know what it is. Just kind of have that like nerdy homeschool vibe. But yeah, I definitely don't agree with the Mormon faith. I agree with the Bible, reading the Bible, canon Bible.
They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Okay, I know this one's gonna try to chase me down. Look at him running around. Oh, we burned him! Burninated him! I love it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there was anything up there. Oh. See, yeah, he won't hurt you, but on my other playthrough, I just instinctively started swinging, so now the humans will attack me if I go near them. But I'm not gonna make that mistake this time. We are allies. I've got the human flag in my bio
the unmistakable
with the
marks of
hashtag
Melchiah's
ally on it.
To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Okay. Whoa! I didn't remember that. I don't remember them doing that. Yep, I got some Steam achievements. I love this game. I was not even mad about buying it twice. I have it on PS5, and then now I have it on Steam. So good. Okay, so this... Yeah, we want to move that way. How much is it? I think it's 30. Isn't it $29.99 right now? I think that's... It might have been on sale when it first came. I know with like the Tomb Raiders ones, I think they were $24.99 like if you pre-order, and then it's $29.99 if you buy it after launch, which is now.
My brother Melchiah was made last.
But I don't know if they did the sale on that. I just bought it day one on PS5, and then I bought it today here on
could not
Steam.
sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Where are you at, Goblin? They remind me of like that old school Nosferatu vampire. Where'd it go? Where are you at? Nosferatu. Like, how do I pronounce it? Oh. Bro, get out of the way! Do I play standing up? Not on my personal time. On my personal gaming time, I've been playing on PS5, so I just sit on the couch and play. But I like to stream with my standing desk. So on my standing desk, you can lower it. I've just not done that. I have a computer chair that I've not used in like a year and a half. But yeah, I don't want to sit all day. Like, you sit all day and then I don't know. I'm just really... I like to take care of my health as well as possible. And so since I have a mostly sedentary, like, type of job and stuff, doing all this stuff, I don't want to just be sitting all day. It's good to just have enough standing time. So I get my work done standing up. Sometimes I like to get my steps in on my walking pad. I need to do that again. I need to do more of that. It's been a little bit since I committed to that. Okay, let's... This jumpy place, I tend to fall in the water. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I've not tried my walking pad while gaming. I feel like I would be distracted. If I walked super slow, maybe. But when I walk, I like to, like, brisk walk. So normally I do that while I'm watching anime. I think the one reason why I haven't used my walking pad that much is because there hasn't been any... like, new anime that I'm really into right now. So... yeah, I was watching a ton of My Hero Academia and using the walking pad, but I'm already all caught up on that. So I guess I just need to find something that I'm really into to watch. Like, more... I'm just picky with that kind of stuff, though. Like, I ain't just gonna binge watch an anime unless I'm really into it. Yeah, I already watched Chainsaw Man. I'm caught up on that. Jujutsu Kaisen, caught up on that. Solo Leveling. What else have I watched recently? Code Geass, but I personally... I wasn't the biggest fan of Code Geass. Is this where that Grim Reaper is? Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of that, and I know a lot of people love it, but
too long in the spectral realm. When their
I don't know. I wasn't really into it.
Become eaters of souls.
Attack on Titan, I watched all of that.
Not allow these
I think Attack on Titan's overrated. I know I never thought I would say this before because I loved the first 3 seasons and season 4, a chunk of it, the first chunk of it, I loved it. But I just feel like the story got so stupid. And that last, I think it ended so dumb. It got so stupid. Oh, I was gonna say spoiler stuff, but I don't know. It just got dumb. Oh, let's go to hell together. I'm like, bro, this is dumb. It got so cringe. I did not. No, I was like, dude, yeah, it was dumb. It got so dumb. But I love the first, okay. I love the first 3 seasons especially, and the beginning of season 4. Cause like, I know some people just assumed, oh, did you not? Cause when I say, why didn't you like Attack on Titans as much? Why do you think it's like overrated or whatever? And I'll say, and I'll talk about it, then some people just assume, oh, hold on, I don't need a thing for this. People will assume, oh, you didn't like because of, I don't want to spoil for people who don't know, but if they're just like, I mean, it's kind of old though, but they're just like, oh, you just didn't like Eren Yeager's actions. That's why. People assume it's that, but no, I loved Eren Yeager in the beginning of season 4, so that wasn't why I didn't like it. I just wanted to see them lean into that more. I wanted to see more of an Anakin-style story, not a, oh, the whole time I was, oh, I just love you guys. It got dumb. Dude, why am I struggling? I just think it got dumb. But yeah, there's my stuff with that. But I actually was perfectly... Oh, wait, I need to be in the other realm. I'm like getting distracted talking about my beef with Attack on Titan. But I used to be so into Attack on Titan. I was so obsessed with it that like on streams, I would ban people. I would tell my mods, if somebody spoils anything for Attack on Titan, then ban them. Like that's... I didn't want to see it. I was like obsessed with Attack on Titan. Love, love, love Levi Ackerman. So yeah, that was a thing. Wait, it was, there we go. So, but yeah, then it just got dumb. Got so dumb. Watch Mob Psycho. Oh, see, I started Mob Psycho and I hated the art style. Or Vinland Saga or both. I've considered watching Vinland Saga. Mob Psycho, though, I tried it and I could not with the art. And that's the thing for anime. I gotta like the art. I ain't watching something I don't like the art on. Not doing it. And I'm not saying the art's bad. I just don't like it personally. So I couldn't. I checked out. We've got Ryan WB with a $4.99. You might appreciate all the biblical references in this game. The story is largely inspired by John Milton's Paradise Lost, and all the names are biblical. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Chris Rubio with the 5. I finally got off work. I'm behind. I don't believe in Bigfoot, but if it doesn't exist, then why do so many cultures have their own version of him? Good question. Good question indeed. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to believe in Bigfoot, but I don't know. Someone asked if I saw Frieren. I watched the first episode and it was cute, but I don't know. It didn't grip my attention, but I may go ahead and watch more of it just because I need something to watch while I'm getting my steps in. So I may do that. Because right now I just don't really have anything else that I'm into, you know? So I tried that, what was it called? That vampire babysitter thing. I love the art on that. And that was like pretty new. I like the art on that a lot, but I hated I wasn't into the story. It was like, am I just gonna watch these like vampire style dudes babysit kids? I just, dadgummit! He came back to life! Hey, cut it out! My goodness. Oh, where? Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, I think this was just... I'm trying... Oh, I remember. Got Draco with a 5. I want to believe in Bigfoot, but I want him to believe in himself. Dude needs to put himself out there. Confidence is all. You know, one thing I really want to be real is Loch Ness. I need Loch Ness Monster to be real because Loch Ness is awesome. Push-ups. Didn't some chat give you a copy of Paradise Lost? I don't read enough, man. I need to. Yeah. I do need to get to some of these things. I read the Bible every day, though. So I do read every day, but it's just the Bible right now. But I should read more than... I should read at the session. And I like reading manga. What do I have against veggies? They're just not necessary, and I feel better when I don't eat them. So, that's why I don't. Like, I was having some veggies once in a while, but I cut veggies out again. Completely. I feel my absolute best when I'm on total carnivore diet. Veggies have anti-nutrients, oxalates, all that. Now, most people probably fine with veggies. I just feel my best when I stay strict carnivore diet. So it is what I do. Bro. Can you imagine the possibilities with like Tomb Raider 1 if you could move boulders sideways, like from different, like if you move them like that from those different vantage points? My problem isn't with the veggies as much as veggies plus carbs or meat plus carbs. Yeah, I mean, it's the carbs are definitely can be bad news for most. Depends, like because I do eat raw honey sometimes, which some people in carnivore do or don't. Like, some people don't think that that counts as carnivore. I think so, but I don't eat a lot. Now, if I was eating like a crap ton of honey, but it's like, no, I will eat a little bit, like a tablespoon or two a couple times a week. Am I gonna have a cheat day next week? No. I'm not planning on doing any of that. Like, I'm gonna stay on carnivore because I just feel so much better since I'm trying to think. I haven't had any cheat days since Thanksgiving. So my plan is to just stick with that because I don't want to go through like all that, like, oh, like, take this long to get back into ketosis, and I don't know. I'm trying to be committed to because I've been carnivore for 5 years, but I really want to be super consistent where I have like where I give myself like it's on my bucket list to go a year staying on carnivore. I don't know, without any cheat days for a whole year. That's definitely like a goal. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to go as long as possible, staying strict carnivore, and then we'll see. Dadgummit, where is a soul for me to consume? Here we go. So yeah, I'm not planning on... What I'm gonna do for Christmas with family is I'm just gonna eat meat, and while they're eating their desserts, I'm just gonna eat some cream cheese with a little bit of honey drizzled on it. That's a dessert to me, and it's still in that carnivore realm. So that's my plan, instead of having like pie or mashed potatoes or something. So I think I'll be happy with that. Because that's like a good treat, is some cream cheese. I'll take like a half a package of cream cheese, smush it up, put some honey on it. So good. And then it doesn't knock me out of ketosis either, but that's because I'm not eating a crap ton of honey. But yeah, I mean, if I were to do that it depends on what people's goals are and stuff. Now, if you did that, yeah, it depends on your goals and it depends on how much you eat of that, right? I was watching Steak and Butter Gal had a... Dude, where are those blocks? I forgot. Are these... Wait, these aren't, because this is... Steak and Butter Gal had... Oh, they're right here in front of my face. Steak and Butter Gal, for those who don't know, no, I don't eat nuts. I do carnivore diet, so it's only meat, only animal products, only products that comes from animals. So meat, eggs, dairy, and some honey. And fish. But again, I don't overdo it on the honey because like the carnivore works great because of being so low carb, like 0 carb. It's one of the huge benefits of carnivore. Carbs can cause like a lot of inflammation in the body and stuff. And so if you have some, like myself, I have endometriosis, so hold on, let me check that. Okay, so I really benefit a lot from not having any carbs and stuff because of the inflammation that will trigger my endometriosis and like give me all kind of issues. But yeah, I haven't had any issues with honey at all. So, but I'm sure if I had a bunch of it, yeah. But when I have just like a tablespoon or 2 once in a while, no, it's not an issue. So anyway, Steak and Butter Gal, she's been doing the carnivore diet. She does YouTube videos for people who want to know about carnivore diet, because people ask me a lot, like, where's some good resources? Look up Steak and Butter Gal on YouTube. Well, she's on all these social medias as well, but especially on YouTube. She has been on carnivore diet for 6 years, and she is super like knowledgeable and has great advice. Her and her husband they just did a DEXA scan. So she's, like I said, she's been strict carnivore for 6 years. Like, she doesn't do cheat days at all. Now, her husband, this is one thing that inspired me to stop doing cheat days, because, like, I wouldn't have cheat days a lot, but still, I would have them sometimes. Well, her husband does more animal-based, which is still carnivore, but... Oh, hold on. It was actually this way. Well, it was still, like, mostly carnivore, but he still was doing animal-based. He'd do cheat days and stuff sometimes. So they both did a DEXA scan. And his came back like 18% body fat. Hers came back, mind you, this is someone who's not active. She is sedentary. Granted, she did start exercising like 2 months ago, but it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Her DEXA scan came back, she's only 12% body fat. She is lean. Great shape, and not in like a bad way. Like, it hasn't messed with, she still has her monthly cycle. It hasn't affected that. She is just in like athlete condition just from her nutrition. And she looks amazing. So I'm like, whoa. And she got all, like, they got other, because it wasn't just the body fat that they got their health markers on. They also got like they got all these other health markers, and hers were stupendous. She did want to build a little more muscle though, and that's, I think she's doing like lifting and stuff now, but still, she was still in the healthy ranges of that. Oh, did I think I triggered that. Oh yeah, and then your like biological age, because like I think she was 28. I think she's 28. And then her bio age came out as 21. And then her husband's, he's 27, and his bio age came out as 27. So he's like right there. So it just shows that just the difference, even though obviously the animal-based diet, which is mostly animal-based, but he's not as strict on it. Like, he's not as consistently strict. She got so much better results because she is like super strict, super on point, right? So I don't know, that really inspired me. I was like, you know, I need to get more, because like I've been for the past 5 years mostly very strict carnivore, but I've had times where it's like, oh, I'm gonna start eating some vegetables here and there, or I'm gonna start having cheat days once in a while. And I notice when I do that, I don't feel as good. I don't have as much energy. I don't have, I mean, it's still way better than a standard American diet, but whenever I'm strict carnivore, it's like night and day. Like, my skin just gets glowy and nice. I feel more energy. I don't have the endometriosis issues flaring up. It's just like night and day when I say stay strict. So I've been doing good with staying more strict. All right, let's go ahead and Dark Matter Nerd with a $9.99 with carnivore diet. What seasonings do you use? Also, how do you cook your steak? Rare, medium rare, etc. I think anybody just starting the carnivore diet, go ahead and use whatever seasonings you want. When I first started, I used a lot of like Creole seasoning. That's my favorite seasonings. Nowadays, I've been carnivore for 5 years. I only use salt for seasonings, with exception like when I'm with family, which I do like to spend my weekends with family. Mom likes to cook with seasonings and stuff, and so she'll make carnivore stuff for me, but she's usually putting some seasonings on it. So I'll eat that while I'm there. But when I'm at home, like I only use salt. Sometimes I don't use any salt at all. I'll just, whatever is like just the flavor of the food that I'm eating is enough for me. That's the thing about carnivore, is your palate will be a lot more sensitive, because like garlic salt and onion powder, I can't even handle that anymore. It's tough. When mom cooks something with garlic salt or onion powder, I struggle with it because it's just so strong, and I can't. Used to, I could handle a lot more seasonings, but now it's like my palate is a lot more sensitive. So yeah, I don't need all these seasonings. But if you're just starting carnivore, use all the seasonings you want. That's my opinion. And then you might want to stay, if you still feel great on that, you might want to stay using all those seasonings, you know, like I'm trying to throw them in the water. Get over there. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then with what I eat, I was eating just a lot of medium rare steaks. Lately, I've been playing around with different. I kind of like medium lately, because I noticed I'll eat a lot of like medium rare, and then my mom had a medium steak, and then she didn't eat it all, so I ate the rest. And I noticed that it had a better sear on it, and I like a good sear, so I've been going more medium with steak lately. Depends on what I'm cooking. If I'm cooking any type of like ground beef or something, I like that cooked really well. Let me see. I've got Italian clowns with it too. Christ is King and God is great. Amen. Thank you so much. Let's see if I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, we're good on the Rumble side. No, I don't think I mean, I may have done a Martha Stewart recipe before, because I mean, she's been doing stuff for a long time. But I don't recall ever using a Martha Stewart recipe. I used to bake a lot when I was younger, but I don't now since I do carnivore diet. Dude, come here. Come to the light, my friend. Come to the light. Oh, he's avoiding it. He knows. I will throw you into the light. I missed! Where'd the other one? Where'd he go? I lost him. What do I think about the Jay-Z? I don't know, is there new Jay-Z stuff? I know there was that, like, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, like, TikTok dramas. But talking about, like, sacrifices and, I don't know, stuff like that. But I don't know. I haven't kept up with whatever I think he was accused of, like, grape or something. I don't know. I don't know what all's going on with that. Yeah, that's the thing is Hollywood's gross. Like Hollywood, the music industry, it's all corrupted by Satan. So that's the thing about it. And like a lot of the gaming industry is also corrupted by Satan as well. That's why you have like all these activists and stuff that are trying to share. That's one reason why I even started my channel to want to speak out against this stuff. It's because like I remember when I first got in the gaming industry, I mean, it wasn't perfect. There was some corruption going on, especially with like these gaming industry parties. These gaming industry parties would be a bunch of like adultery going on. It was crazy. I hated going to those parties. Like when I first was doing Fragdoll internships with Ubisoft, I sent an email and I said, I don't want to go to any parties. I don't drink. I don't do clubs. And at that time, I'd never been into a club. I was like, I don't like clubs. I don't drink. Like, I don't want to do these parties. And I got an email back saying, well, if you want to get a full-time job in the gaming industry, you have to network, and if you don't go to any of these like parties and stuff, you're not going to network, and you're not going to meet people, and you're not going to be able to, and plus like the frag dolls we have to represent at these parties and stuff. And so like I got that, so I was like, fine. So they put the pressure on for me to attend these. So I did. I would go, and what normally would happen, like, there was one girl, Brooke. She was great. Brooklyn. She was like tall. She's 5'10". She, I would just be like standing awkwardly. Sometimes I'd talk to like the other girls or whatever, but there were like, if there's anybody dancing at a party, somebody trying to like make me uncomfortable, trying to like dance on me or something, she would push them. She would go, leave her alone, creep, and push them. And she was tall. She's like 5'10" or 5'11". So it was like, I was really grateful for her. So she had my back. Because I mean, yeah, I was really just out of my element, uncomfortable, scared. I wasn't drinking, I wasn't going to like these parties and stuff before. So it was like, I was really uncomfortable. And at that time, that was before I rebelled against my faith and went through that episode. So I was like Christian, like wholesome, all that. So a lot of these parties would be just people, you just see these people, these married people making out with each other, going to their hotel rooms and together, and there's a bunch of infidelity that happened at these gaming industry parties. I would show up, I'd show up, say hi to people, then I would go back early to my hotel and sleep so that I could work the next day. I wasn't about that partying life. So anyway, that existed. So the gaming industry definitely wasn't like this totally pure thing either, because I do remember a bunch of infidelity going on with a bunch of people in the gaming industry. But at least back then, people who were in the gaming industry were genuinely passionate about video games. Because back then, you didn't have like people becoming celebrities off of being a gamer, right? That wasn't like off of being a game dev, right? You didn't have like, oh, I wanted to be a game. You didn't have people who were like, I want to be a game dev so that I can build a large following and be a celebrity. Like, that wasn't a thing. People were in the gaming industry because they were really passionate about games. So that was a thing. Well, then all of a sudden, you know, the influencer life started happening and stuff. And I mean, honestly, that's still ultimately what I ended up doing. So I'm obviously not totally against that stuff, but just saying what happened was a lot of people who weren't gamers, because like when I originally got in the gaming industry too, I wanted to be like Jessica Chobot. I wanted to work for a journalist outlet like IGN. Now, this was before those outlets were garbage, right? Back then, it was like these outlets, if you were working for IGN or if you were working for Kotaku, Joystick, I think, or what was that? one joystick thing. I forgot what it's called. If you were working for those, it's because you were passionate about video games, right? And so, oh, dadgummit. Last time I did this little, okay, hold on. So yeah, my goal back then was, I didn't know I was going to be on the influencer side of things. I thought that, well, I wanted to do the full-time fractal thing, which I did for a time later, but I wanted to do I wanted to be like Jessica Chobot, where I was working for a journalist thing and I was doing on-camera hosting, and I ultimately did go in that kind of direction. Granted, I applied at IGN back in like 2010, and that was when, or it was like 2011, something like that was when Naomi Kyle got it. So I didn't get it, and I ended up working at Razer, the peripheral company, doing PR. So that was like my first gaming industry job. So anyway, then I ended up getting more into the on-camera hosting, this, that, going to events to host on camera and stuff. And people, again, they were so passionate about gaming who were in the industry. Well, then as that kind of stuff started getting more popular, all of a sudden, which, oh, it's funny, by the way, because IGN did later reach out to me and asked me if I wanted to work for them and to apply and all that. And by that time, I didn't want it at that time because I didn't want to move to San Francisco because I hated it. I hated San Francisco. I didn't want to move there. I was like, no, thank you. And things started getting more woke back then too. So I was like, no, this ain't for me, right? So yeah, I didn't do that. But then anyway, so then, yeah, you did start to see more people who... Anita Sarkeesian was definitely one of those who was an activist. She was a feminist activist, so she wanted to get involved in the gaming industry just because, even though she wasn't even a gamer. And that was kind of like a sign of the times of like the start of people wanting to get into the gaming industry who weren't gamers. And so, yeah, you had that. Then eventually, over the years, you had a bunch of these activists who took over. The DEI stuff happened. So now the industry is flooded with a ton of people who are just activists, queer activists, and all these DEI hires instead of people who are actually passionate about video games. And so, obviously, it only made sense for me to go more independent. I spoke out against all the crazy stuff going on with the COVID thing, how people were saying, all the streamers back then were like, not all obviously, but a bunch of like the big main Twitch streamers and stuff, oh, if you don't get the vaccine, you are selfish, you're a terrible person. They're guilt tripping their audiences into getting a vaccine. And so I was just like, hey, I wanted to be that voice of reason. Like, hey, if you don't want to get a vaccine, you shouldn't have to get one. Like, I didn't get one. Oh my goodness, I got canceled. I had a bunch of people just that I thought were my friends that saying terrible things, didn't want to be my friend anymore. That was like probably the biggest. I got canceled with stuff. And then they were like digging up old posts that I made when I was like 17, talking about how I was against LGBT stuff, which we didn't call it LGBT back then. But I was against like gay stuff, and I was against gay marriage, and like I had biblical values, and they're digging up these things to try to get me canceled. And you know, at that time, I was like new in my faith again. So at that time, I was kind of like, I was still struggling with trying to, well, I don't want to be against gay people and stuff because I had gay friends, but then I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this stuff. But that's what when I was 17, I had those posts because obviously I was like stronger in my faith then than when I first got back to it.
Do you not recognize me, brother?
So anyway, that was a big issue.
Am I so changed?
TLDR, the gaming industry just got super woke,
Yes, brother.
and I went independent.
You should have
So here I am.
stayed. The master sent you, Raziel. You will find no rest.
Man, I
in
like
this
breezed through
pleasant
this way faster than my other playthrough
What
when
has
I
become
was
of my
just
clan?
figuring things out.
Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. You think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
Okay. Jump! Wait, I'm trying to remember if I'm doing this. Come on, big boy! Whew. Okay, let's get him. Where's he at? Where's he at? Here he is. Let's get him this way. Come on. This. Come over here. Come over here. I need him over here so that he'll... Dude, get over here. Look. Look. Okay, follow me out here. Follow me out here. Follow me out here. He's not going through. Okay, whatever. Let's see if this works. Oh.
Tell me, Melchiah,
It did.
where can I find Cain?
The master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known.
Last time I wanted to make sure he got out so that he would walk back in so I had plenty of time, but it worked out.
I'm released. You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
Already have full. Okay. Very good. Well, isn't that fun? I got to defeat Melchiah. See, on my first playthrough on my personal time, it definitely took me a lot longer than this to even do that, because I had to figure stuff out. Now it's like, oh, I'm breezing through because I know what I'm doing. But I love this game. I cannot stress enough how great they did on this remaster. It is so good. So if you have been on the fence, now obviously it depends on what type of like gamer you are. Someone who, if you just like those like games that are mostly twitch reflexes, shooters, you know, then this might not be for you. If you don't like exploration, puzzle solving, things like that, then obviously this isn't going to be for you. I think that's crazy because solving puzzles and exploration is the best. The best. Like, I love it. Those are like my favorite type of games, hence why I'm a huge Tomb Raider fan. So if you actually like video games that are actual video games, instead of these easy Spider-Man 2, oh, let's have characters tell you what to do. We just want to watch a bunch of set pieces, bunch of cutscenes, bunch of QTEs. You want an actual video game, play this. It is so freaking great. So I got this, I'm playing. I'm a lot farther on my personal playthrough. And then I'm playing Metroid Dread. And then after I'm done with those two, I'm gonna hop into Unicorn Overlord, because I hear that is amazing. I'm super excited to play Unicorn Overlord. Okay, we've got Varg with the $5. Says, big fan of the gaming streams. Would love to see them more frequently. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that because I enjoy doing them. And it's nice to be able to do streams like this sometimes where I can focus on a game and I don't have to just always be talking about whatever the industry gossip is at the time. I'm curious to know what chat thinks. Like, hey, if you prefer the talking ones, that's fine. I just want to hear what you actually think. Like, what you think of these gaming streams, if I should do those more often. We've got Cray TV with the 2. I will throw you into the light. Sharing gospel. Exactly. Hobocop with the 5 says, AML, maybe for the audience who don't know yet, what does someone need to do in order to be saved? Thank you for standing for what you believe in. Thank you. You need to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior to be saved. So accept Jesus, welcome Jesus into your life, into your heart, take up your cross, follow Jesus Christ. Sanctification comes with a process. Like, when you first get saved, you're not going to have there's going to be a sanctification process that happens. So like some people will be a lot more judgmental on new believers for, hey, you need to stop listening to this music, you need to stop watching these movies, you need to stop it. And then like they get really like hardcore with that, and it's like, pray for them, let the sanctification happen, right? Let the process happen. So obviously when you accept Jesus Christ, you do want to, I mean, if you love God, you're going to want to turn from sin. So for example, like if you're living a homosexual lifestyle, when you accept Jesus Christ, you know that the homosexual lifestyle is an abomination to Christ. So you're going to want to turn from that. You're not going to want to live in that. And the power of Jesus Christ and walking with him is going to give you the strength to overcome your temptations, because you're not going to be able to do it on your own. Same thing with like, if somebody, even if they're not living a homosexual lifestyle, if it's just like a man and a woman who are living together and they're not married and they're fornicating, same thing. If you are following Jesus Christ, the abomination what he finds abomination in this case being fornication, I mean, that's something that you need to follow Christ, take up your cross, follow Christ and turn from that. But I can't stress enough that daily Bible reading will change your life. That's what helped me with my like sanctification process the most. And obviously it's still a progress, like, and it always will be. As long as we live as believers, we're always going to be in that sanctification process. We're always going to be learning. We're always going to be growing. But what really helped me see a huge difference in my life with my faith was when I committed to daily Bible reading. That was like, I don't remember exactly when that was. It was at least 2.5 years ago, I believe. And that's what I was like, I'm going to read the Bible every day, no matter what, no exception. Because I remember doing that as a teenager, and my faith was really, really strong. So I was like, let me do that again. And so that, even if you're reading something that doesn't necessarily apply to your specific situation you're in your life, it will change your life because it's fellowship with God. The word of God is alive. So I think anybody who's following Christ and who has accepted Christ, you have no excuse. Read the Bible every single day. It takes like a few minutes to read a chapter. You need to treat that like, you know, you're eating every day. You need to feed your spirit every day with the word of God. No exceptions. It will 1000% change your life. Jesus died on the cross for you. You can spend fellowship with him every day. It's not hard. It's not hard to spend a few minutes every day and read the Bible. I read in order. That's how I like to do it. If reading is more, if your attention span, you struggle with reading and it helps to listen instead, I do have a Bible channel on YouTube called Bible Time with meloniemac. We've completed the Old Testament. We're almost done with Matthew and the New Testament. So if you want to listen, watch/listen to me read the Bible to you, you can do that there. Or even on like the View Version Bible app, which is free, they have like an audio where you can listen to it if you want. So no excuses. Receive the word of God every single day. It will change your life. Anyway, Elson with the Canadian 20. Have you played Mad Max? I think it's underrated. I can't remember if I like dabbled and played a little bit. I don't remember. I know I didn't beat it. I remember when it was really popular, like more popular. But no, I never got into it, but maybe that's something I need to revisit. Madney with the 2. Unicorn Overlord is great, or so I hear. I'm so excited because I love tactical Fire Emblem games, for example. So I think Unicorn Overlord is something I would love. Tyler Touchdown, especially with that anime style too, because I do like that. With the 499, welcome to the Legacy of Kain community. Thank you. Glad you are enjoying Soul Reaver, and I hope you try the Blood Omen 1 and 2 and Legacy of Kain Defiance. Amazing Lord. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me check for any Rumble rants before okay. I don't see any. Okay. So I think I'm actually going to call stream here. If you guys want to see me continue my Legacy of Kain or my Soul Reaver playthrough on next week's stream, let me know in the comments if that's something you want to watch me to continue, or if you prefer the more just chatting style streams, let me know so I can figure out what I'm going to do for next week. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me and for all of your support. It means a lot. This was so much fun. I will see y'all live. Well, wait, next week is Christmas. I'm going to have to figure that out. I might do a stream on Monday or Tuesday. Well, maybe on Monday. I might take a week off. I don't know. Because Christmas, my family is going to be out. Yeah, I'll figure that out. I might take a Christmas break. But otherwise, next stream Thursday, well, families, I'm still going to be with family on Thursday too, because like we're going to turn that into a whole weekend, because like some of my family live far away, so they're going to be here throughout the weekend. So yeah, but I'll either do a stream like on Monday or Tuesday, or I'll take the week off of streams and see y'all the week after Christmas for that. I'll let you know. But thank you all so much. If I don't see you on Christmas, then Merry Christmas. But I'll still be uploading videos and stuff. So check me out for that, and on my Bible channel as well. Thank you all again. I will catch you next time. In the meantime, go boom. Emergency announcement. There is something very important that you need to know that will affect your life, and a lot of people do not know this. There are only 2 genders.
You guys told me to stop eating sticks of butter, so fine. I'm putting the stick down. There. You happy?
A man can't be a woman.